All right, man. Is Tory Lanez a victim of female victimhood? Is the megaFAQz frequency asked question that should maybe, just maybe, be asked frequently? Cause man, Tory Lanez found guilty on all three counts against Meg Thee Stallion, right? Um, man, is Tory Lanez a victim of female victimhood? Man, look, we all know what happens when a female comes that we care about come crying and playing that victim card, man. We've a lot of us, most of us have been in a situation where you know somebody played with one of our loved ones and they met some repercussions, man. You know what I'm saying? But get a little older and we find out that we see a lot of situations that you know people scream, people cry wolf. You know what I'm saying? And man, the wolf hunters come in and whoop the shit out of the wolf, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, we see this too many times, and we have to ask the question: is Tory Lanez a victim of female victimhood, man? Because look, man, you get a pretty woman crying, saying that the street guy hurt her. Just looks bad, man, for the street guy. But listen, what if the lady that's speaking that? What if the lady that's speaking this victimhood card is that of the type of lady that is not ladylike? Hmm? I'm saying, man, Megan Thee Stallion is a very popular female rapper, and her messages is that of a street woman. You know, I mean, she pushes a message of you know debauchery and Jezebel shit, like harlot shit. She's the modern day harlot. We believe over here with these megaFAQz that the powers that be needs their harlot, more than their Canadian street rapper, man. He's not even American, he's not even making the powers that be the money, like talking about it. Tory Lanez is trying to be independent. All right, Tory Lanez, he sold you know one of his albums on what you call it, the digital the digital shit, man. Come on. NFT. He sold his album on the NFT market for like $1 or two and made $1 million off of it, man. You know? That means that the record label didn't get no cut. All right? Megan Thee Stallion, she's not rocking like that. She every every move she makes is made through Rockefeller. Not Rockefeller, Rock Nation. So every dollar she makes gets funneled to Rock Nation first. She's not trying to make her own money. All right, she's a better asset for the powers that be than Tory Lanez. All right, and let me tell you something. Meg's influence is very much needed for the powers that be versus Tory Lanez. On top of that, man, look, man, she is, you know, the one that the young sluts look up to. Okay? This is the thing, man. Why is it that if you a street rapper, like your lyrics and everything about your artistry, so called, must be brought into account, but that has never happened, with in this case. I mean, listen, Megan is a slut. You know? She is a alleged listen. She promotes slut behavior, right? She promotes the type of behavior that warrants that is unbecoming of a real victimized lady. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Megan Thee Stallion hooked up Kelsey with Tory Lanez and wound up fucking Tory Lanez. You know, we over here with these megaFAQz believe Megan and Kelsey got into it over that. You know what I'm saying? Megan said she didn't fight. Kelsey said it was just a bump. Kelsey said they did fight. She lied after Kelsey'd the case, saying that she lied about Tory Lanez shooting her man. We over here with these megaFAQz thought Kelsey'd the case. Apparently and obviously, she clearly did not. Even though everybody and their mama thought this shit was over. They opened the case up, clarifying that she lied. She admitted that she lied. The whole shit about the shit happening. She said she lied. This is crazy, man. Is Tory Lanez a victim of female victimhood? What? How is how is he now? We're talking about doubt. We're talking about doubt. We're talking about reason to doubt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look. You said you got your two main witnesses telling different sides of a story, man. You know, it's what are we talking about? You got your DNA evidence, inconclusive. Inconclusive means doubt. It means reason to doubt. You know, they found gunpowder on more than one person. They found gunpowder on the person that has admitted to fighting Megan the Stallion. We just talking about reason to doubt, if it's so much reason to doubt, how do you give a guilty verdict beyond a reasonable doubt, man? You know, listen, man, Tory did not help his case. Listen, that's another thing. People saying, why didn't he get on the stand? Look, you do not put the defendant on the stand. What's going on with people, man? People talking about it's just because of the snitching aspect. Yes, it has something to do with it, but it's not the end all be all. You do not put your defendant on the stand to get cooked by the prosecutor. Like, that's not something that you do. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's be serious with this shit, man. This is another thing, dog. We see a whole lot of people in so-called black sectors that would otherwise not be in said sectors, right? Just for them to come and tell black people how justified this verdict was. You know, justice. They are acting as if this was justified. You know what I'm saying? Beyond a reasonable doubt. See, you know, people don't understand what real racism really is, man. The real attempt to come in your shit and tell you that what you see with your own two eyes is bullshit. Well, they're bullshitting you the whole time. Not gonna listen to you. Only gonna pontificate about what they believe and what you know. It's disgusting. All right, and we've seen this happen a couple times. How could Tory Lanez not be a victim of female victimhood, man? If this was a man, if this was a man saying, he shot me, and there's inconclusive evidence, it's not conclusive. So what are we talking about? You I just don't know. We depending on one eyewitness's testimony when two eyewitnesses' testimony are conflicting. The two main eyewitnesses' testimonies are conflicting lies. You know, um, this is crazy, man. You know, uh, Rock Nation chose their artists over Tory Lanez. Look, Rock Nation wanted to sign Tory Lanez. They did some payback, man. Look, I mean, I guess it's a reason why Rock Nation just kept on appearing in that court, right? Allegedly. I just, this is funny, man. We see a whole lot of just confusion that goes on. That is a whole lot of confusion uh, in the black sectors, as if they haven't seen uh, a black person, specifically male, get railroaded by the courts. And look, we can understand how they have a lot of them have never seen that, because one thing, one place black people don't like to be is in court, especially if it is a street nigga's so-called friend, because typically he's in the streets too. You know, definitely not trying to be in no damn courtroom. All right, it does happen sometimes though. It does, but typically no. So they are not there watching the process of him getting railroaded, man. Look, we over here with these megaFAQz seen Alex Jones, and we done seen on his trial the judge say that Alex Jones cannot even speak on the media. He can't speak on the news. He couldn't speak on the media's influence and what they did against him to slander him. Alex Jones is news media, and he could not speak on the news attacking him for the news he was giving out. All right, took $1 billion from him. All right, you can't even speak. You couldn't even speak on the news. Listen, hold up. We seen Young Thug's trial. You know, uh, we just gonna paraphrase or whatever, but the lawyer was asking this guy. He said, "Do you know civilians? Have you seen civilians that know things about gang gang culture?" He said, "Yes." "Do you know Then he said, "Do you know civilians that know things about um gang signs?" He said, "Yes." He asked one more question along those lines, and then he tried to sum it up with another question that brings it all home. And the judge said, "No, you can't ask that question." And when the dude said, "But why are you asking me? You let me ask all of these questions. I'm just trying to bring it home." He said, "Well, no. Well, guess what? It's under my fucking discretion. I'm the judge." This how they do you. If you're gonna get railroaded, my nigga, you're gonna get railroaded. Period. It don't fucking matter, man. What the fuck is going on with this? We're talking about reason to doubt. And there's plenty when we're talking about Daystar. They don't want to see Daystar, man. This is another thing, man. Megan has a lot of influence on the young skeezers to grow up. And you know, 20-year-old skeezers, man, this is going to embolden a lot of, you know, diabolical ass ratchet activity. You know, this is gonna embolden a lot of, bullshit that's gonna come in between male and female dynamics. Listen, man, just like when PNB Rock got killed, people were dying. I'm talking about dying for it to be PNB Rock's baby mama. People were dying for Tory Lanez to be the one that shot Meg, right? And now with all of this evidence coming out, even even the women were starting to, you know, succeed to the point that there is reason to doubt. Yeah, they still want to make it be the victim and all of this shit, but it's like, dude, people see what's happening, man, and it's just not good. This is no good. Look, man, we over here with these megaFAQz. We believe that he's gonna get an appeal just because of all of the BS going on with the case. You know what I'm saying? It's just because of the DNA, just because of the evidence being inconclusive, the two witnesses not corroborating their stories and shit. But still, man, people are using this verdict as if this was legit, conclusive evidence and things. And look, this is typically how the law goes. You know, you say a compelling enough story, which really wasn't compelling. It was just the sweet tears trickling down Megan Thee Stallion's face, man. Broke the case. And look, man, it is a jury of mostly women. We, you know, the whole women shit, man. It's like females stay on code, man. They are not going to deviate from the code if staying on code gets them power, you know. And getting Meg off, it emboldens women, man. You know? I mean, it is what it is. It's not about reasonable doubt. All right? This was an emotional case based off of emotions. Of course, you're going to get an emotional output if 7 out of the 12 jurors are based off of emotions by nature. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what are we talking about? You think the jury never, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Is Tory Lanez a victim of female victimhood? Huh?